Welcome to another session of Coffee Coaching. I'm Andrea Sittig-Rolf, Chief Blitzmaster and CEO of Sittig Incorporated. Are you in sales and find it difficult to manage your time? Do you find you're often more reactive than proactive during the day and end up putting out fires rather than finding new customers? Time management and sales together seems like an oxymoron, but it's essential to manage your time well in order to be successful in sales. I used to have a sales manager who said, "When you fail to plan, you plan to fail." And I have since taken that philosophy to heart. Managing your time well will allow you to focus on the aspects of your job as a salesperson that will drive revenue for your company as well as drive your own income. First, start with the big picture. Outline your goals for the year, not just your business goals, but your personal goals as well. Having a balance between your work and your personal life will create a more conducive environment for success, both professionally and personally. Write down things like the income you'd like to earn, vacations you'd like to take, and how you'd like to spend your time with friends and family. Next, break it down into monthly, weekly, and daily goals. As it pertains to your job as a salesperson, I recommend the following as things to consider for daily activities to manage your time and ultimately reach your sales goals. Write down specific activities that pertain to meeting your new account, revenue, and income goals, such as planning. Spend about 30 minutes each day just for planning, either first thing in the morning to plan for the day or at the end of the day for planning the next day. Also, Friday afternoons are a great time to plan for the next week. For prospecting, schedule an appointment with yourself each week to make prospecting calls, either face-to-face or over the phone. Honor the appointment with yourself each week as if it were an appointment with a valuable client. This activity will keep your pipeline full of new customer opportunities and will help decrease the amount of fluctuation in your sales each month. I found the best times to make prospecting calls is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., as well as, surprisingly, 5 to 6 p.m., when many executives are actually at their desks wrapping up for the day. Regarding selling, sales activities such as prospecting, face-to-face sales calls, and following up with prospects should be done during peak selling hours from about 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and then again from about 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In other words, don't spend your time planning, working on proposals, or doing other non-sales related activities during these peak selling hours. Regarding writing proposals, schedule time each week to work on proposals. And to make the most of your time, work on proposals during non-selling times during the day, such as the lunch hour or later in the afternoon between 4 and 5 p.m. Sending and responding to email. Email can be a huge distraction during the day. In order to avoid the reactive mode you mentioned, rather than keeping an email open and visible all day, schedule 1 or 2 specific times during the day to check and respond to email. Since this is usually a non-selling activity, the best time to check email is during the lunch hour or later in the day, say between 4 and 5 p.m. Responding to email within a 24-hour time frame is usually acceptable unless there's a more urgent need from your prospect or customer, in which case they'll most often call. Regarding responding to voicemail. Voicemail can also be a distraction. However, often prospects and customers who leave a voice message as opposed to an email may have a more urgent need to hear from you. From a purely customer service standpoint, it's recommended you return voicemail messages within a couple of hours if possible. Regarding providing customer service, if possible, ask for help with customer service issues from your sales manager so that you can focus on selling activities rather than putting out fires. If you have a customer service department, great. If not, your sales manager may be willing to be more involved in this aspect of your business or may be able to recommend someone else from your company who will be able to assist you. I suppose the opposite of the saying, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail, is when you succeed to plan, you plan to succeed. So keep these tips in mind to become more effective at managing your time and more proactive in your approach. Thanks for watching. Join us again for another session of Coffee Coaching.